gentlemen, making his entrance to the ring from Toowoomba, Queensland, Australia, Michael Katsides.
A man haunted by the darkness of eternity. And so we ask ourselves, will our actions echo across the centuries? Will strangers hear our names long after we're gone and wonder who we were, how bravely we fought, how fiercely we loved?
And here comes Michael Katsides, 26-year-old Australian. His father is Greek, and he comes in as Achilles. The jeers of the crowd, well, he won't mind that one jot, because I tell you what, this lad lacks absolutely nothing in confidence. Undefeated, and he says he's been knocking him out since he was 11 years old. He knew at that age that he had a God-given gift to knock men down. Well, here he is, and is this going to be the moment that he gets the spectacular win he believes is his destiny against Earl? He's looked in very, very self-confident mood around London over the last few days. Made the weight easily and has exuded self-confidence. He's got a good record if you analyse it. He's beaten some decent men. And 19 of his 21 wins have come inside the distance. This guy, believe me, can bang.
And now making his proud entrance, the pride of Luton, Graham, the Duke of Earl.
The Luton fans making themselves heard. There's the WBO belt. This is for the interim title. The winner of this could well be the fully fledged WBO lightweight champion by the end of the year. Acelino Freitas holds that one at the moment, but he's due to fight Diego Corrales. And assuming he goes, or the winner of that goes in search of big money fights in the States, then this WBO title would revert to the winner of this fight. So effectively, this is for a world title. Earl, though, at 28, this quiet, modest man from Luton who raises himself to the big occasions. He's going to have to move on a level here tonight, and that hometown support could be absolutely crucial for him. He's been a professional since 1997. Speaking to his trainer, Johnny Eames, Johnny was saying he's got himself into terrific shape for this. He's psyched up, which he wasn't for his last disappointing performance when he looked so vulnerable. But is this now, as he said in his own words a few minutes ago, going to be the performance of his life that he needs on the night that is the fight of his life? Earl steps into the ring, and the 28-year-old from Luton, well, you tell me, what sort of emotions are going around in his head at the moment? Surely nerves. He's got to be absolutely spot on.
Introducing to you firstly, boxing out of the red corner, wearing the black coloured shorts trimmed with gold. At the weigh-in yesterday, he scaled 9 stone, 8 pounds and 1 ounce. He has a perfect, unblemished record, consisting of 21 contests, 21 wins, 19 of those wins coming by way of knockout. He's rated number 2 in the world by the WBO, presenting from Toowoomba, Queensland, Australia, Michael Katsides. Opposing him, boxing out of the blue corner, wearing his familiar green, blue and white coloured shorts. At yesterday's weigh-in, he scaled 9 stone, 8.5 pounds. He also has an incredible record consisting of 26 contests, 25 wins, 12 of those wins coming by way of knockout, with only the one solitary single defeat. Coming to the ring this evening as the former undefeated lightweight champion of Great Britain and the Commonwealth, rated number 1 in the world by the WBO, presenting from Luton, Graham. 3-minute rounds.
Right, Graham, Michael, you both had your instructions in the dressing room and made on command at all times. I want no naughties with the head. Shake hands, back to your corners. Good luck. Shake hands. Well done.
This could be fast and furious. Sometimes Earl is a slow starter. Katsides really goes for it from the word go, and that, I'm sure, is what Johnny Eames will be getting right into Graham Earl's head as he has final words of encouragement there before what promises to be a fascinating fight. Earl, a man who blows hot and cold. He had that almost inexplicable loss to Ricky Burns a year or two ago, but at his best, he can be a real handful. He's had some wars in his career. Katsides has a habit of finishing people quick. Here we go, 12 3-minute rounds for the WBO Interim Lightweight Championship of the world. Katsides is a man who likes to come forward, and Earl said, well, that will just do fine for me because that's where I like them.
That's a good hook already by Katsides. He started off very confidently. Earl's got to just take this guy at his face value and say to himself, okay, if he's a puncher, I've got to stay tucked up for the first round at least. I'm a slow starter. I can't meet fire with fire.
Oh, good uppercut from Katsides. He's already shown signs of the power that he's got in his punches, and straight away they're right into each other's faces, toe for toe. So far as the bookies were concerned, good right hand there from Earl, incidentally. This virtually a pick-em fight. Good body shot from Katsides. Terrific light left hand that he buried in Earl's solar plexus.
Well, John, you know what I'm surprised about Katsides is he's a noted puncher, John, but he's a tight puncher, what I would call a tight puncher. Beautiful short right uppercut from Katsides. This guy means business, John.
Well, he was exuding confidence. I know I've said it before on more than one occasion, but you judge fighters a lot by that in the run-up to contests. He's been relaxed and absolutely full of it. Earl has got to be on the money here. Could be quick, you never know. Well, and they're trading real heavy bombs right from word go, Duke.
Earl's got to keep his chin tucked right into his chest, John. I mean, he's choosing to stand in front of Katsides. Katsides turns his hands right over as he punches, John, to get maximum power behind each shot.
On paper, it is a step up in class for Katsides, but if you analyse his opponents, some of them have gone in with real high-quality men and have performed with some distinction. And here he is, look at those body shots that he's aiming at Earl, trying to soften up Earl from word go. This is a real tough opening round for Graham Earl, but fair play, he's in there and he's returning fire with fire. Game though, Katsides trying to turn those hooks right into the head of Earl.
Well, he keeps winging over the right hand, John, and he just seems to be getting through with it, but Earl, you know, to his credit, he's staying tight, John, and he's trying to meet this guy wherever he wants it.
There's a lot of headshots have landed on Graham Earl, and Katsides looking to open up, and he's put him down in the opening round. In the opening round, the left hand put him down, and Earl really looks winded by that. He's looking closely at Mickey Vance's count, and he's got to his feet, but he's still on unsteady legs. Mickey Vance says, walk towards me, and I'm not sure that Earl is in too good a state to continue, but he's allowed to do so. He may be one big punch away from defeat. He's down again in the opening round. In the opening round, and his Earl's got almost straight up, and I don't think that this fight can go on, can it? The bell's about to sound, and Katsides is almost looking to sprint in. There goes the bell, and the fight continues. Well, that was what we feared could happen to Graham Earl. Katsides landed absolute bombs. Somebody told me that it was a 25-1 shot. Katsides winning in the opening round, same price for the second round. Well, what price this fight going on beyond that now? Just look at these shots, Duke.
John, watch what he does with the right hand. He's been trying it from the first round. He turns the knuckle right over, and he couldn't miss Earl with it. Unfortunately for Earl, he didn't have his hands in place, and his tactics are just a little bit wrong, because this guy is going to come out and just swarm all over him.
Ain't what we said we was going to do, and you've gone against everything we said we were going to do. Why? Box, son, box. Right?
Box, easier said than done. That's Johnny Eames' words of almost like desperation in that corner, and he still looks a little bit unsteady to me and a bit dazed and bemused as he steps up off his stool. And now Katsides will go looking to end this one, and one big punch might be enough to do it. straight away. He's looking to rain in big hooks, big left hand, and Earl's going to go down again, surely. Mickey Van's having a close look at this one, and he doesn't want to take too many more of these. Two more thudding right hands, and Mickey Van's looking for the moment when he has to leap in, and it could be any second now, as Earl does no more than just try to cover up, but bravely, and the fans respond as he welds those two terrific right hooks. And look at this for sheer guts from Graham Earl.
Yeah, but John, Katsides is world class. He's not putting everything into every punch. He's trying to pick the...
Oh, good right hand. Terrific right hand, and that must be the end of it, surely. He's got up to his feet, as Graham Earl, but that's the third time he's been down. And now Mickey Van will say, walk towards me, which he does. And he looks right into his eyes. Are you okay? He probably whispers into his ear. And now the big punches resume once more as the towels come in. Johnny Eames has thrown in the towel, and Mickey Van picks it up and throws it out of the ring, and the fight continues. Cornermen cannot stop a fight in the British ring. Oh, right hand! Great right hand from Earl. What about that? And Katsides now is all over the place. He's on rubber legs. Astonishingly, a right hand has taken Katsides right down to his boots. And in the second round, can Graham Earl somehow turn this around? This is extraordinary.
John, what controversy! The referee threw the towel out from his corner, from his corner, and now it's Earl who's on the attack, and as Katsides desperately hurt. I don't think Katsides has recovered. Look at his legs, John. They're like jelly.
We have more than a minute to go in the second round. Astonishing fight this has been. Earl looked as though he was surely staring defeat in the face. His corner thought so. And now how well has Katsides recovered? Maybe he just momentarily took his foot off the gas, was nailed by that right-hander, and now Earl senses that in this astonishing second round, he may be able to turn it around. Momentarily there, Katsides almost looked as though he sank down again from the impact of that right hand, but now has Earl punched himself out?
Well, John, that's the thing. I think Earl might have punched himself out. It's just a question of who's got what left between two big punchers.
Oh,
this is fantastic.
Extraordinary round. Earl takes another big right hand, but he digs deep. He knows now that he can hurt Katsides. Oh, where's your money now?
John,
closing seconds of an astonishing second round.
It's Katsides' right hand which seems to be paying off at the moment, John.
There's one gone low there.
John,
right hand low from Katsides. Mickey Van saw it.
Unbelievable.
Deep breath and recover. Out. In. Out. Right. Get your hands up. Right, listen. Keep your hands up when you're working with this kid, yeah? You need to jab a little bit more. He's falling in a little bit now, right? When he's falling in, he's dangerous. So you've got to stand him up with the jab. The jab, bang right up, yeah? The jab. It's got to be off the jab, Gray. Yeah? Don't stand and trade because he's still dangerous. Yeah? As you're finding out, you're the bollocks. You're as brave as you like, but I don't want to see that. Yeah? I want to see you boxing round this kid. Hit him with a right hook at the end of it, yeah? Don't stand and trade with him. Or if you've got it, you've got to be there.
Here we are in the corner, and here's the moment that Earl went down, but he got up and put Katsides down. Look at that. What a round. What a round. And they're saying don't stand and trail with Katsides. You have got to box.
He certainly does. He's proved what he can do if he just gets just a little bit of distance on Katsides, John. Now you know that, like all punchers, they can be hurt.
Oh, another good right hand from Earl. Katsides takes it well this time, though, and is going looking for Earl again.
You know, just when it looked like Earl was going to get blown out of the water, he's come back and he's met Katsides with the same punch that he got nailed with. Who's got what left?
There were plenty of people who said when they saw Earl's last fight against Angel Ramirez that he looked pretty much washed up. Earl said to me this week, well, I don't think so. And apparently in sparring he's been handling the welterweight Ross Minter pretty well, and that's quality sparring for a big puncher, a man like Katsides, who, remember, has never tasted defeat as a professional.
Earl's got to keep...
How did he wind up with that?
Earl's got to keep his chin tucked up, John. because when Katsides throws these bombs, that's when he's at his most dangerous.
This is inconceivable that this can go 12 rounds.
This won't go 12 rounds, John.
Might not go 3.
Earl's just looking just a little bit arm weary, just a little bit tired. He's almost got a sorry look on his face, John, but I guess that's just the way he looks.
Well, he's doing plenty of smiling in the changing room. There's not too many smiles from Katsides now, as Earl once again brings in a big right uppercut. What guts from Graham Earl. Really is. He's got the names of his children tattooed on his arms, Megan and Shay, and they'll be watching somewhere, mighty proud of their dad. Oh, look at them, though, landing simultaneously with terrific right hands.
Both boxers are very well schooled, John, but Katsides is just having that final say as he turns these punches right over for maximum power.
Keep working the body. Work the body.
This is a thriller of a fight. Oh, 1, 2, terrific left hands, and the referee says they're low, and he's giving time out. He says they were low. Well, it's going to be interesting to see those again, because that was borderline at very least. But Mickey Van, vastly experienced referee, now 63 years old, in his 141st world title fight. He's been all around the world refereeing top boxing in a long career as a star-class referee, and he said it was outside the rules.
Katsides still looks so strong, John. He's kept his composure. Earl's trying to do a good job and be a little bit more evasive.
But just when you think Katsides is coming on strong, then back comes Earl, somehow finding resolve. Oh, there's a left hand, but that's a stumble. No knockdown, no knockdown, says the referee.
Katsides has just slightly changed his tactics, low blow.
He may get a point taken away for that because he's had the warning. I wouldn't be surprised if he took one away. Well, there goes the bell.
Another drink? No. Okay. You hearing me clear? Yeah. Righto. You know that danger one's only when you sit up in that pocket, okay? You only got to shift the head, okay? I want you to move it around to his jab, nice and balanced. When you keep the pressure on, don't waste the opportunities out there. Just push in, second phase, dig the bottoms again, but mate, no more low, into the shots. Take a little bit of time to pick the shot. Yeah, they're on the bell. I want them up a bit, okay? All right, covering the head, doing everything
well,
nice.
Just as we went to the advertising break, you maybe saw a referee say he's taken a point away, and that was why. Left hand from Katsides. It was a low blow. He'd had the warning, and so Graham Earl, presumably on the judges' scorecards, would take that one, Duke, I guess. That has to go a 10-9 round to Earl.
Well, John, I've actually given it a 10-8 because if Earl would have won the round, it would have been 10-9, but he took a point away, so I've made it a 10-8 round to Earl.
Well, all I can say with absolute certainty is that I don't know which way this fight's going to go.
Straight jab again.
Look at these big shots going in from Katsides once more. He's so open, though, to the counter shot, to the counter punch, and Earl's capitalising that. He tries to unload with these two-fisted swinging hooks, and as he does so, Earl's able to pick him off with counters, but Katsides is looking the stronger again here in the fourth.
What Katsides is doing now, John, he's trying to roll under Earl's jab.
No knockdown, that's a push.
He's trying to roll under Earl's jab as he jabs and hit him with a left hook. Then he throws the right hand. You think it's only a matter of time before Katsides gets through again.
Just as you say that, back comes Earl again. He's got amazing fighting resolve, this man. He's not a flashy character, he's understated, but goodness me, when the chips are down, can't he fight?
Yeah,
big right uppercut from Katsides in there.
Katsides' right eye, John, is now starting to show the scars of battle.
Not surprised, good grief, look at this. Right in front of us, a matter of 3 or 4 feet away from where we're commentating. They are absolutely toe-to-toe. And I tell you what, the power of some of these shots is almost frightening.
John, it's savage. These punches are savage. These guys are putting everything into, every punch.
Oh, that is extraordinary. Well, Defence, slipping shots, forget it. And here comes Katsides, gambling, trying to get Earl out of there. I can't count every shot here. There are dozens going in. But somehow Earl stays on his feet and comes back with that. All around this stadium, people are standing up and cheering.
One good shot from Earl and this one would be over. I know he's taken a hell of a lot, John, but Katsides has nearly punched himself out now. This is tremendous.
Well, there have been some memorable nights at this wonderful old arena in North London. A listed building for its architecture. It might also be for its pugilism, and look at this.
Oh my word, John, this is incredible. It's incredible. Two-fisted attack from Katsides. How Earl standing up to this, I don't know.
And coming back with that. Last few seconds. Goodness knows what these lads are earning in there, but whatever it is, it ain't enough. Astonishing fight, quite astonishing, and they've almost punched themselves to a standstill in this richly dramatic fourth round.
That's enough, Graham. That was close to stop with it. Come on,
It's right at the end with the head, that was. Right at the fucking end on the ropes with the head.
You want it stopped?
That's the bell went in, that
more. One more is all you'll get. One more is all you'll get.
Right at the end,
Right.
Dick. Right at the end.
Whatever.
There is a really bad cut on the left eyelid of Graham Earl, and Mickey Van said to the corner, one more is all you'll get. He said it quite clearly. I was talking to Mickey Van earlier on today about precisely that possibility. We were talking about the fight a couple of weeks ago, which was stopped a little bit prematurely when the Manchester fighter got caught with a similar cut. But this time, Mickey Van said, I'm going to give it time. I'm going to give it time to go on, if I can do, if there is a cut. And now he's been as good as his word, and he's giving Graham Earl 3 minutes. But if that cut opens up again and Katsides will be trying to target it, then there can only be one conclusion.
Well, you know, a lot will depend on what Katsides has got left now as to what that last onslaught took out of him, because he put maybe 20 or 30 punches together before he got a response from Earl. Earl did fantastically well in soaking these punches up. Earl's got to just throw caution to the wind and look to try and take this guy out of his stride. He's got to nail him again, John. That's the bottom line.
Now, how much has Earl got left? Look at that. Showed him the left and then powered in with the right over the top.
You've got to ask the question, is Katsides allowing Earl to tee off on him before he starts his attack?
I don't think it would have allowed him to throw that right hand, and another good left hook from Earl. He's going to do it. You heard the ultimatum from the referee clearly on the ringside microphones. One more round.
But Earl's boxing out of his skin, John. He really is. He's trying to pick these shots. He got hurt with the jab there and another jab. But he's trying so hard to turn the tide.
I bet Andy Morris is watching this, that Manchester fighter who got stopped, and he's going to be thinking, if only I'd had an extra 3 minutes to do perhaps what Graham Earl still now can do in the remaining seconds of this round, as he tries desperately to turn this one around. Left hand again looked a little bit low from Katsides.
Katsides is blowing, John. That last round took a hell of a lot out of him. He can only throw single shots to the body at the moment.
Oh, good right hand there from Katsides, and it's stiffened the legs of Graham Earl, who's now being backed up into the Katsides corner, and one more big attack from the Australian might now take it. Earl's in desperate territory, but he fires back with a solid right hand as he comes off the ropes. This has been one of the most dramatic fights that I've seen for some time.
Well, Earl should just grab hold of him now, John, and turn him in the corner. He shouldn't be standing there waiting to trade. Grab hold of him, turn him in the corner, get out of the corner. Look for some solace in the middle of the ring. But
Well, is Mickey Van going to finish this one? Is he going to stop it on the final bell, I wonder? Or will he allow it to go? Will he allow it to go on? Because that cut has not opened up. Big right hand from Earl, but here comes Katsides again. Well, last few seconds, and the bell goes, and what a round.
Right, if you want to retire him,
We've got to ask John these 2 seconds. You've got to ask John these 2 seconds. Give me a minute. Give me
right, good one.
Right? Are you with us or not? Are you with us or not? I want to pull you out. I want to pull you out, really.
What?
I want to pull you out.
Do you think we should do?
Well, I don't know. I mean, you've done all right. You've done a lot better in that round than you did the round before, but you're still getting it too much. You're coming out the road with your fucking hands down.
Your choice, Johnny. You're the trainer. You're the pay. Your choice.
Well, Johnny Eames is saying to Graham Earl, you're getting hit too much, I want to pull you out. They're going to retire him, and the fight is all over. Graham Earl is defeated. He's been retired in his own corner. Johnny Eames has done what Eddie Futch did to Joe Frazier against Muhammad Ali when he said, after 14 rounds, you've had enough. And there is the embrace, and I think a wise decision from a compassionate trainer as Eames pulls Graham Earl out after what has been a quite astonishing fight. Graham Earl, I wonder where he goes from here. I think he did enough to show that his career is not over. They've talked about him as a potential man somewhere down the career of Amir Khan. May have been a clash of heads that caused that clash, that caused that cut. Let's take another look. Was this where it happened? There's a clash of heads there. Well, I'm not so sure whether that... Well, there's a right hand which certainly got home on the point. Difficult to tell, Duke, whether that's a clash of heads which has caused it or not.
John, everything went in: heads, elbows, punches, you know, but you can't question the corner's intervention in stopping this fight. The referee called it absolutely right. Got all credit to both boxers. They put on one of the hardest fights I've seen, John. They really have.
Michael Katsides, his manager over there, consoling Graham Earl and telling him, I think, that he has contributed to a truly, truly memorable fight. Katsides, the 26-year-old Australian, is a real danger man, and he is the winner. Earl, of course, is absolutely disconsolate. Katsides, well, he doesn't look jubilant, does he, particularly? But goodness me, didn't they both have to dig deep into their fighting hearts to survive in that one? That was an astonishing fight. Graham Earl, well, he looks as though he's recovered okay from it, but he took an awful lot of shots, and he's saluting his fans now, and rightly getting a terrific round of applause from the crowd here at the Wembley Arena. It was a sensible decision of the corner to pull him out. You don't want to see fighters get badly hurt.